the lead up. I mean, there is no time left. If you haven't gotten your tool deals, you might not get them for Christmas 2025. So we're going to do some last minute shopping. I will tell you that the gift center at Lowe's Home Improvement this year has some stellar offerings. Matter of fact, there are so many great deals here. I was not to say that I was surprised, but I was more shocked than anything. But before we get started, I want to say hello to everybody in the stream. Thank you for being here, hanging out, and we're going to be answering all your comments, your questions, your concern there. Making cookies good. We got John Queso, we got Bald, Ball and Dirty, as well as Rigid Ron. Hello there. And Ryan and Kay. I don't even know. What's up, Kay? And Crazy Mike. Here's the deal. If you have a question, a comment, concern, please type out VC's question. I would love to answer any of your comments, questions, concerns. I'm gonna start in the back. I know you're not gonna stuff this into a stocking, but I want to tell you that one of my Raven Wolf. Hello, Raven Wolf. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year. Here's the deal. One of my favorite things in this entire gift center is definitely these portable little rolling toolboxes. If you look, the casters on these things are very, very nice. Plus, it's lockable. We got some gas struts in here. It's on deal right now at $2.99. In addition, it comes with the drawer liners. Okay, comes drawer liners. It's got slow close. Did I mention it's lockable? Here's the thing: I have a larger toolbox in my garage area, and a lot of times I don't have an overhead door. I need to go outside. I need to bring my tools out there, and I find myself like having a hodgepodge of either of carts or smaller carts or toolboxes to carry my tools out to do a job. I think I'm gonna pick this baby up because I like this thing. I could throw whatever power tools maybe I need in here. I could throw some of my maybe less commonly used tools in the drawers. But here's the deal. Maybe I can, this is a deeper drawer here. I'm gonna outfit this with maybe some less commonly used tools. But I'm gonna leave these spaces open up here so I can throw whatever racks of tools that I actually need. And then we got like a little side mount over here for larger tools and a little, this thing is like super, super cool. Let me see here. We got a $5 holla, says John Young. Says, where is the $50 Milwaukee wrench set? I need both metric and standard. Because you're not going to find them at Lowe's Home Improvement, but you maybe find them over at the depot, not at Lowe's Home Improvement, or Acme Tool, or Ohio Power Tool. So we could see about five. I don't know exactly which $50 Milwaukee wrench set you're talking about, John Youngblood, but fill me in what you need. I want to know. Maybe I can find it for you. Max B, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Remember, please type at VCG Construction so I can read your comment, your question, concern. They also had some other. We had actually done a video about this 52-inch roll round. We're going to round up limited time tool deal on this $2.99 and $3.99 for the bottom rolling tool cabinet and then the chest up top. Let me see if I could get it all in. Let me see if I get it all into the frames. Like, look at this thing. This thing's a beast. And you're talking about what, 4, 5, 6, $700 for the entire combo. $698. I like this one a lot, actually. I like it a lot. I gotta be honest with you. The red's not my favorite color, though. It's just not my favorite color. I would even prefer something like the Cobalt blue. I like the Craftsman in white. I love that. I don't mind the gray. Here's the deal, though. When you're talking about like price per size and all, and the number of drawers and the capacity, the Craftsman's like a steal at $698. You compare it to like the Cobalt at $598. It's just crazy. Now, here's the deal, though. If you think about it, total capacity is on this combo, right? Is 1,500 pounds. The Cobalt is not nearly the size at $600, but it's got only 300 pounds less at a 1,200 pound capacity, total capacity. Yo, has anybody else been getting a ton of scam calls? Like day in, day out. Scam text, scam calls. It's like ridiculous how many scam calls we got. Now, how many scam calls I get. Here's the deal. Number one, I want to say thank you to John Youngblood for the $5 holla. Okay, now here's the question. There's a whole bunch that I do like here. I don't know if I necessarily want to go, because these are not stocking stuffers per se. I've gone over some of the modular tool storage before, so I don't want to spend a ton of time on them. But I will say this: when it comes to like when we call stocking stuffer, I'm going to go over some lower priced items as well that won't fit in a stocking unless you got some awfully big feet. What's up there, Charlton Zimmerman? Dude, they are scam calls, bro. Electro, I hear you. Here's the deal. These Kobalt sawhorses, these are 43-inch fixed leg sawhorses. They don't have all the adjustability as far as height, but they do have great capacity on these. Okay, you have the um, table supports, 2x4 table supports. So these will open up and you could run 2x4s long ways. So you can put sheet products in or make a table out of it, tabletop to work on, cut stuff. Here's the thing, each one, $29.98. If you need a pair, you better hurry up because it's $60 for the pair. I gotta tell you, there's only 2 left here. Think about it. So for a little bit more money, you're getting a pair of the plastics that are not nearly capacity are not going to last nearly as long. These are $45 for a pair of these, or you could spend $60 and get a set of sawhorses that if you take care of them properly, right? You don't leave them out in the rain or whatever. I mean, this is painted, but these will last a lifetime. I love these. I think that these are a great buy, a pair at $30. You're huge capacity. They're metal construction. They're going to last a lifetime. I love them. Skip these, get these, okay? We're gonna roll down the aisle here, and then we'll go to the low, maybe some of the lower price stuff. Klein has theirs. They're a pair of sawhorses at $70. Once again, though, and they have great capacity. They have a lot of the features. I like the Kobalts. I like the Kobalts better, especially at that price. Here's the deal. $69.98, they are a fixed leg, and that's for the pair of metal sawhorses. Once again, gonna last your lifetime. $99. Here's another one. No tradespeople or even DIYers would be angry for getting this as a stocking stuffer. You got their folding workbench. This is similar to like the DeWalt workbenches, okay? But it's labeled Klein. Supports 1,000 pounds. Easy open, easy close. I really like that. You can never have too much work tabletop to set up, especially if you're doing a renovation or if you need to roll out prints on a new project. I like these and they're durable. Plus, if you're not using them for prints or to rest your coffee on and your pack of smokes and your ashtray, who uses an ashtray on the job site? Nobody. Here's the deal. It actually does have recesses for clamps, and you can actually do actual work on that top. I like it. Don't know about the Craftsman Essential Sawhorses. I will say that they are metal construction. They will hold 1,000 pounds. I don't believe they have all the bells and whistles of the Kobalts, but I gotta be honest with you, like at $16.98, it's tough to like 1,000-pound capacity. It's tough. You can't really go wrong. But I will say, I'm just gonna do it again. I would rather have all of the extra functionality of the Kobalts, the compactness, the durability of the Kobalts at $30 a piece, compared to even $17 a piece from the Craftsman. Hear me now and listen to me later. They got the Klein backpack. It's on deal right now, down from $199 to $119.98. This thing is, compared to my older Klein backpack, this thing is massive, massive, and it's a roller. Oh, no, I'm latched in. All right, there we go. Disaster averted. I gotta be honest with you. It's got like a recess in here. Let me pull this out. Maybe I should like put up the. So I don't know if you can see that. You got storage inside here. You got a place for, I guess, to lock on a tape. You got storage in here. We have a pocket for glasses. See, iPro. We got another pocket here for some other storage, maybe your book or whatever you like to put in there. Okay, you got some cushioning here on the back. Here's the thing. It's a roller, so I guess this handle extends. You pull this up. I guess it's locked down because it's not been sold just yet. Okay, so you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's actual wheels and it will roll. I kind of like it. But all kidding aside, they have the non-roller version. A lot of storage in there. You can even maybe put some power tools in the middle there. You got storage up here at the front for organization. You got your, it's not necessarily a hard glass pouch on the front on this one. You do have some side pouches, nice cushioning for your shoulders. You know, this one's only $99. I lied. It's $99.98. What's up, Eric Felix? How you doing? I gotta be honest with you. At $119.98, the roller is pretty doggone cool, and there's a lot more capacity. So I gotta be honest. Like, I think I would be going with the roller because it's on deal right now at $120, down from $199. I like that one. Excuse me, was. Here's the deal. A lot of the Craftsman stuff this year, you can't beat it. Here's the thing. I don't know if this is the same kit or not. The 262 piece in Versa stack. I think that these were, unless it's a different kit, these were at 99 bucks. I could be wrong though. It might be a different kit. I might not have the same kit. Let me just check here for all of y'alls. Let me see if I can find my. Let me do in-store, open store modes. I'm gonna scan the barcodes. Yo, I learned how to scan the barcodes again. Oh, yeah, it's so much better. So it's actually $129 right now for this kit. You can see here, it's 262 pieces. Okay, it's gonna 72 teeth, low profile ratchet. The head's 25% thinner, they say. Here's the deal. 51 pieces of 1/4 inch, 58 pieces of 3/8 inch, 16 pieces of 1/2 inch. You got 24 combination wrenches. Here's the deal. You got 113 specialty bits. But here's the thing. I don't mind. Like, I find there's a lot of instances, and depending on what you're working on. But if you're working on bikes or motorcycles, you know, I don't necessarily need all these Allen wrenches back here because I kind of like T-handles and more specialty. You know, I don't necessarily get the leverage that I need with these. Now, there are instances where I need to be in really tight on stuff. So I don't want any extra bulk. These do come in handy here and there, okay? But here's the thing. I like the 3/8 and maybe even 1/4 inch drive specialty bits because there are a lot of times I need to torque certain smaller fasteners in inch pounds. Sometimes you got to do foot pounds, but I like the ability to do that with these. Now you can do it here if you have the quarter by quarter adapter, you know, with your standard 1/4 inch specialty bits. I do like that there's 3 size drives in here. We got a couple extensions. There's a lot of good in this kit, especially at $129, not $149. You're talking about like is that even $129? You're talking like less than 50 cents a piece. Let's do the math on that one. Let's do the math. Anybody else do the math for me? That would be really nice. 129 divided by 262 pieces. You're at less than 50 cents a piece, actually. You're right at 49 cents a piece on that. I like this kit. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's circle around here and start looking. I gotta be honest. Kobalt collapsible folding trays, magnetic. I like these. You can $11.98, $12. Throw a bunch of these in the cart. You can never. This is a great stocking stuffer for people in the trades. Metal parts come out, boom. If you have to keep them organized, they go right in the metal tray. You keep things organized. I love this one a lot. Okay. Because clearly Lowe's is a free-for-all. Philly fixed. And here's the deal. If you haven't been to Lowe's, you might not know that right now, like all the holiday is on sale. It's like half price. A lot of the holiday. This is the one thing, like the missus is with me. And I was like, babe, the Grinch tree is on sale. I think we saw it last week. It was like a hundo. Now it's like $49.97. And I pulled the missus line. She's like, we don't have any place for it. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we could like put it at the top of the steps. You know what I mean? She literally had to talk me out of it. I'm like, it's a good deal. It's half price, 50% off. You know what I mean? That's not totally free. It's not a free for all, but it's 50% off for all. How you doing, Spooky? So I'll let everybody know that correspondences happen, and I don't know. I probably, if you're all interested in being updated on the what's happened, I will. I have official comment from the Home Depot. So I've been holding off. I didn't want to speak out of turn without having 100% of the facts. So I have an official comment from them. In addition to, they responded on X as to apologizing for what happened. Okay, but you know, there's more to the story. So if you want to see an official update on what happened, I'll make it. You have to just let me know. Put it down in the comments. You want to hear the official update. We'll make a video. I will say this. I like these little utility knives. Now, I have some of my favorites. I'll show you in a minute. But all colors. I like the lime green. I don't mind the pink at all, because a lot of people, they end up spray painting their especially like smaller hand tools pink so that people don't steal them. Why spray paint them? Just buy it at $6.98. The mini lockback, pretty cool. The mini tapes, they're nice and all. At $6.98. You could go to the merch store and get our mini tape measure instead. I like utility knives. I've bought many compact utility knives like this from knife manufacturers, actually, Civi and all. But these are a handy little utility knife at $9.98. I like this a lot. It's a 3-pack. Plus, it comes 3 blades. You can never go wrong with deals like this. Okay, they have their speed release knife with storage, so it's a flipper. Okay, it's got a I don't want to say it's a plastic handle. It's got a what are we calling this right now? What's that handle made out of? I want to know. It's not G10. It's not G10, but it's a robust plastic handle. Plus, it has 11 blades included. At $9.98, you can't go wrong with that. They don't have the Tonto blade. All the Tonto blades are sold out at $9.98 from Kobalt. You can see here they have the heavy-duty shears. Once again, $6.98 down from $13.98. I like these a lot. It's a high-leverage compact shear from Kobalt. These are heavy-duty shears. Oh boy, the missus has the. What are we going to do with it? And you've talked sense into me, and you talked sense into me, and now you've gone back. Can it really go outside? It's already pre-lit too. You can't beat it. The missus gave in. Now I have to give back in because I was kind of. She convinced me not to get it. You got another $5 off? So. What do you mean? It's not 64. It's 49.99. That's not what it says. You sure? Whatever, dude. I don't know about that. 18-piece screwdriver set. I don't love, and I've not used them. There's a great combination in here. I think homeowner DIYer. It's a nice little combination of screwdrivers. Plus, you got the micro screwdrivers in there. Maybe you're going to delve into maybe some sensitive electronics, or maybe you're going to put in one of those thermostats or something. You're going to need these micro screwdrivers. A lot of different sizes in here. These things always go into a toolbox. They never return. Like it's, you know, it's like really 16 pieces in here. These things, maybe it'll get you out of a pinch. I'm going to tell you right now, one of my favorite things in this entire tool aisle right here is this dual foot inflator with gauge. Okay, 1098. Does it have a big dial like this one? No, it doesn't. It has a brass gauge that pops out. This thing will last a lifetime. You'll be giving this to your great grandkids if they still inflate tires, okay, with air compressors. You're going to be giving this to them. This thing will probably last a lifetime. I like it at 1098. Spend the extra buck instead of getting the dial with the analog gauge. I like that one a lot. I don't know anything about the tire gauge from Kobalt, so I can't really say, but it does have a 3-year warranty. At $12.98, that Kobalt's ratcheting. Someone was asking me the other day, I need a good ratcheting screwdriver. This one's down to $12.98. It's coming with a whole bunch of specialty bits. You got the flex shaft here, okay, in addition to some nut drivers. I like that one a lot. At $9.98, down from $15.98. More high, you're gonna call these heavy duty shears, heavy duty scissors. I almost feel like you're almost in the level of shear if you look at these. These are nice. I don't know if you're cutting fabrics or maybe they come in real handy. The Grinch. What's up there, Silas? VCG. Look at that. VCG tool reviews. VCG tool reviews. Cuz. VCG tool reviews. Come on, bro. Really. We're VCG tool reviews. You're vegan cookie reviews. Okay. But we appreciate the $1 holla. All right. Here's what I was talking about earlier. They have a 3-pack of Lockpack utility knives in pink. No reason to paint these things. I'm going to say it over and over again. Grab these at 13 bucks. Nobody's going to steal them from you because they're pink. And guess what? That's all you need, a good utility knife. What's the thing? Like, you could get it in blue, but think about it. All the blue Kobalt utility knives, they ain't even charging a premium for the blue. Save the $2, plus save the money on having to spray paint these things. This is the go-to right here. I'm telling you right now, $12.98. You'd be a fool not to pick them up. What's this? Heavy duty, 158 piece DIY tool set at 50 bucks. You got a homeowner DIY. It's got a full size hammer. It's a 10 ounce. Okay, but you got yourself a level in here. We got some pliers, needle nose, lock, slip joint, shears, adjustable wrench, utility knife, tape measure in here. We got some specialty bits. It's a cool little kit. And I would say something like maybe we could piece together a kit, but the reality is that 50 bucks, it comes in a case, a locking case that's going to stay organized. A homeowner or DIYer, this is going to come in useful for them. It's going to come in useful. I like this one a lot. Stocking stuffer, not necessarily, might not fit in the stocking, but they'll put it to good use. They'll be grateful. Here's the deal. Kobalt's got some locking pliers at $16.98, down from $21.98. Okay, and then they have some adjustable pliers, adjustable wrenches. Okay, here's the deal on these. I've not used these. I don't know how well the adjustment is, but these are extra wides. You're at 17 bucks though. Like, if you needed a set of inexpensive adjustable wrenches, you know, it's tough to beat. Mini plier set. You know, I gotta be honest with you. Any one of these, look, are these my favorite? No, these are a value proposition. Okay, but any one of these, I would rather receive, and I'm just being honest with everybody here, I would rather receive these than the old standby stocking stuffer of where's it at? That's not here. The folding hex key kits. Like I don't know. Like, why is it every holiday, Christmas, birthday, I always end up getting a folding lock hex key kit or an Allen key kit. Like, I don't know. They always seem clunky. They're very big, and quite frankly, I don't need them anymore. Any one of these, I'd rather get than one of those kits. They got the mini toolboxes at 17.98. You got multiple colors. We got gray. We have blue. They have the what? They have white and they have green. And they have pink. Here's the deal. They also have a 3-drawer in pink. It's at 27.98. The reality of it though is I think they're cool for maybe on top of a workstation, or if you wanted to get the kids involved into the trades a little earlier on in their life. Wow, look at this. They even got teal and black. If you needed to set up your compressor line, you need an adapter kit, a little Teflon, get everything in there. 22.98 wash, 24.48. It's solid. Carpenter's pouch. These are all on deal. 7.98 from 12.98. Pocket nail bag, drill holster. I really don't know much about the Kobalt aviation snips, so I can't give a yay or a nay. I'd hate to tell you, like, yeah, it's 1998. You're getting the lefts, rights, and centers, but the reality is that I don't know. You might buy these on my recommendation and then hate them and then blame me. So I can't make a recommendation. I've never used them. They have the long straight cut aviation snips at 9.98. Like I said, I don't really know. Knee pads. I gotta be honest with you. As I get older, yeah, and knee pads always seem to go missing. Everybody that says I don't need knee pads, I'm never going to buy them. And then all of a sudden, if they spend a few hours on the ground, all of a sudden, yo, you got a pair of knee pads laying around. I mean, they're $20 down from 29.98. I don't think anybody that's pushing their mid-20s would mind getting these, knowing they're going to be hitting their 30s soon. I like that. Yo, what's this? Over knee pads. So they have the gel pros at 19.98, or they have the over the knee pads at 9.98. I'm gonna be honest. I guess these will be somewhat good. I would rather definitely have the harder knee pads. Whoa. I gotta be honest, when I first looked at this, I thought it was definitely Klein until I saw it. But you got a 2-piece screwdriver set at 7.98. And here's what I'm talking about. I'm just going to be totally honest with you. All of these like nut driver sets, metric and standard, they have them at 9.98. They always seem big and clunky, and whatever I'm working on, I can't quite get in there. Listen, do me a favor. This is like the tie for the. This is like the tie for the white collar worker. These are the tie for the blue collar worker. Skip the tie. Skip the tie this Christmas, please. They have some flashlights, $29.98 on the 1500 lumen flashlight, the Kobalt. It's coming with a rechargeable cell. It's USB rechargeable. It's got multi-modes. At $30, you can never have too much light, especially on a headlamp. Actually, $25.98. It's 850 multi-mode, 850 and 1,000 lumens. Once again, they're USB rechargeable. Limited time deal, $32.98. I gotta be honest with you. Good combination wrenches. I like them. This is a nice deal. It was $56.98. It's at $32.98. But if you come right next door for $59.98, you have a 20-piece. So you have 4 less pieces, but you got a ratcheting box end. And here's the deal. The ratcheting box end, if you're using the box end to begin with, you're probably in tight quarters. You're not going to be able to swing the open end over. I'm going to tell you right now, this will save everyone so much time. Ratcheting box end is so useful. If you really want to make them happy, spend the extra couple bucks and get ratcheting box end. I'd rather have 4 less pieces with a ratcheting box end all day. 22 piece. We got a drive. This is the 22 accessory tool set. So you got a couple spark plug sockets there. We got some swivels. You got some adapters, some extensions. You're at $29.98, down from $47.98. Then they have the impact rated 8-piece set at $27.98, down from $59.98. It's the other side. We have a 55-piece. We have standard and metric, down 30 bucks. Now this is all, it looks to be all socket and your single ratchet, standard and metric. So you got 2 extensions in here. You got 26, I guess, standard and 26 metric, all in 3/8. This is the Pro 90 ratchet line, actually. Here's the deal. So these were a limited time deal. They have the deep impact sockets, either standard or metric. It looks like the standard are gone this year. It looks like they have the metric left. Is that what I'm saying? Is that even possible? Yeah, wow, 2 metrics left. $39.98, down from $69.98. 30 bucks off. I like that one a lot. We got the stubby combination wrenches. These are $10.98, down from $23.98. I will tell you this much right now. This has got to be the Weeha. This has got to be the, now I'm going to tell you right now, like this multicolor hex set with the swivel ball at the bottom, I wouldn't mind getting this at all. If Weeha isn't somehow, or like Lowe's is probably getting this from the same manufacturer that Weeha does, actually. This is a nice set right here. Now, here's the only thing. It's at $15.98 for this standard or metric. It's 9 pieces, multicolor. It doesn't have the magic ring on the bottom for fastener retention. That's the only thing. But you're talking about a set that's probably 4 times as cheap as like a Weeha. They got the LED work light at $27.98. This one's rechargeable as well. Whoa, a Schoberite. Okay. Oh, they do? What time is it? Oh my gourd. 200 lumen work light. Here we go. Now she's getting more Christmas. I should have kept my big mouth shut. Look at 1148. I like this one. Matter of fact, I like this 200 lumen better than I like the 1000 lumen. I feel like for the bang for your buck and the bang for the size, the return is here at 1148. Like, look how compact that is. It's got a magnetic bottom. This is not magnetic. This is USB rechargeable though. This takes 3 AAA batteries. They got some gloves. If you need gloves, shove them. If they need gloves, shove them in their stocking. I will say these are saying they're on clearance. These are these different cup levels? These are ANSI 4, actually. So the price is right. I do like, I gotta be honest with you. Here's the thing. I don't love their combination wrench set. Like, once again, and I guess if you needed to throw extra torque on a fastener, like maybe you would want that 6-sided. But if I'm using the box end, I want to be able to reset on my fastener faster in less space. So this is kind of a bummer for me. Both standard and metric. It's a nice set though, at 11 pieces. Standard metric $49.98, down from $74.98. Here's the deal. What? That's pretty funny. So my wife now has an entire scene that she's put together. But the funny part is, I open my big trap. I'm like, we have one little open spot on our lawn. And she's like, no. And now she has now filled that spot. Okay. We have Craftsman torque wrenches. The 3/8 is at 59.98. The half inch is at 69.98. And then they have a 3-piece pry bar set. And these are 21.98. And you have the all the way to 24 inches, all the way down to 12 inches. It's a nice little set. Oh, 2-pack of fastbacks from Craftsman's is at $12.98. And the 25-foot tape from Craftsman's $15.98. Not my favorite deal. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, right here. I mean, why not get the 2-pack for $14.98? 13-foot stand down on this. 2 pieces. Let's see what the standout is on this. 14-foot standout. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to take 2 at $14.98 compared to 1 at $15.98, and I'll give up the 1-foot standout. I will. That's me. But that's just me. I do like the high vis 5-piece. It's a bomb material screwdriver, $10.98. And then they have a 3-pack of little compact tape measures. Actually, they're not all compact. We got a 12, a 16, and a 25. This is a cool little, like, you know, you can throw this in like maybe in a pocket, you know, and then a 16 and a 25. Maybe you keep this in the truck for emergencies. 25 goes on the job site with you, or 25, you know, like if you're a homeowner DIYer, you know, you got some options, I suppose. 2-pack of Craftsman levels. They're magnetic. Why not? $10.98. I like it. Highly visible. And then underneath they have the I-beam. Once again, highly visible. This is a $10.98. Not bad. Yo, the blackout screwdriver set. I do like this at $14.98. These are Klein. I like that. Made in the USA. Yo, now, here's the deal. Anybody would be happy to get these. And at $19.98, they have the Made in USA strippers. What's up there, Blocky? What time is it? Is it? Is it now? So we got a meter, we have our tick tester, and then we have our outlet tester. I gotta be honest with you, homeowner DIYer, somebody doing, and listen, it is Klein, so it's professional grade. But a stocking stuffer for a new homeowner, you know, somebody was bought a new home. They're gonna be fiddling around where they shouldn't be. Here's the deal: you get them a tick tester, you get them an outlet tester, and you always want to test and confirm. You got a voltage meter as well here. It's $40. This is cheap insurance that they're going to be safe if they're going to tackle any renovations. I like that. Precision screwdriver, 27-1. This is $17.98. They have their cat's paw at $15.98, as well as their steel straight claw hammer. This is a cool little hammer, $22.98. Yo, $7.98. They got the old school. They're all gone. Oh, no, they're not. They're all here. They got the old school at $7.98. I'm not too familiar with their distance measurers. I'm sure it's good. GFCI receptacle tester with LCD. We have just a tick tester. Here's the deal. They have the tick tester and the outlet tester combo at $34.98. Once again, here's the thing though, like, you got a tick tester and an outlet tester, okay, at $34.98. I guess this is not a door, is it? Here's the thing. I think for $39.98, you got the better deal with the voltage. You got the meter plus the tick tester plus the outlet tester. I don't know. Oh, listen, I gotta be honest with you. Is that a laser pointer? What's up with that? I'm going here on this. I'm just hashtag just saying. I don't need no laser pointer. Yo, this is like for the foreman on the job. Yeah, here, tick tester. Oh, what do I need a tick tester for? And he points with this. He's like, yo, go test that outlet over there. And he throws it to you. I guess. I don't know. You got me. We got insulated screwdriver set, $18.98. This is more cheap insurance, actually, for a homeowner DIY, even though they're a professional tool. And then they have the multi-bit. And I know what a lot of you are going to say, like, why is it cheap insurance? You shouldn't be working hot. And I agree with you. You should not be working hot. Make sure you test, then confirm that everything you're working on has been shut off. Okay? The nutsetters. Here you go. See, here's the thing. I will say $29.98. We got a cushion grip, Klein cushion grip, 3 pieces. I mean, look, here's the deal. They are great for high battery loads. I got to be honest with you. Can I understand these have a place, okay? But like for like $13 more, you could have a cushion grip. What could be potentially, and I haven't tested either. I have used the Kleins. I have not used the Kobolts. But you have what could be a first of all, there's extra capacity in here. It's probably a better wrench. In South Korea. Made in Vietnam. Oh. If you were wondering what the nation of origin is, sometimes people like to ask. I will say this Hex and Torx kit, these are much more compact. I understand they're not nut setters. I don't think, like, I wouldn't mind getting these at $19.98, not the big clunky ones. These are somewhat still compact. You got the Klein knee pads, $24.98 for a pair. And then they got the Zircon stud finder. Listen, here's the deal. Go to this video here, because I know a lot of you are you're saying to yourself right now, like, that stud finder, I can never get it to work. I threw mine away because it's like, it stinks. It's no good. You're probably not using it correctly. I'm going to put a link to that video. This way you learn how to use your Zircon stud finder, because it's invaluable, especially if you're just trying to hang some pictures. So here's that 242-piece set. Once again, it's got 3 wrenches, got combination wrenches, you got a whole bunch of sockets, you can see. Okay, your sockets. Okay, 131 pieces of specialty bits, which I still appreciate. I like them. Okay, it's in VersaStack. You're at 99 bucks. 99 bucks. What new stackable storage? I feel like I did see the actual stackable storage. Here's the deal. I didn't want to get inundated. I wanted to keep it to stocking stuffers. Okay, stuff that was at lower price in value, and you could potentially sometimes fit in a stocking. I hear the misses. $54.98, 3/8-inch digital torque adapter. Anyone would love to get that in their stocking. Or this one, 1/2-inch digital. It's a digital torque adapter at $65.98. That would be really swanky. That would be really swanky. Here's the thing. I gotta show this one. Spyder has their 8-piece bimetal hole saw kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hole saws. You have your arbor, second to none in the industry. This arbor system, as well as their pilot bits. You're getting 2-style pilot bits in there. You cannot. You've all changed me. I love their hole saws now. Here's the deal, and this is a single piece pilot point. So it's it. Like, this is like, if you're burning this out, you're renewing this whole system. You keep your arbor, you get a new pilot point. You got a lot of value. 1.25 inches all the way up to 2.5 inches. $39.98 was $59.98. I love that. Here's the other thing. Right now, Spyder is doing a promo on their spade bits. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, $9.98. They have their mock blue tips and bits, $24.98 on the 40-piece kit. Okay, they have their 10-piece, their Stinger drill bit sets, $33.98 down from $39.98 on those. But I'm not seeing a huge display out here of circular saw blades. I will tell you that Spyder's doing, if you buy, there's a whole bunch. I guess, I don't know if it's all of their blades, but I know at least there's 7.25, there's 6.5, as well as their 10s and 12s. There are certain tarantula blades. If you buy 2 or more, you're getting a huge percentage off. Let me go see if I can show you in the circular saw blades section. But they're all on deal right now. I like it. You're getting additional percentage off if you buy 2 or more. I like the 2-packs. Okay. For everybody that's asking, are there any deals in store? So they have their compact impact wrenches. These are $79 right now, marked down. Okay. The tower light, they actually have it in the box, $169, down from $249. Oh my God. Maybe. Yo, Wildwood sub rail fan. You love it? Yo, here's the deal. They have the 3.5 amp hour stacked lithium kit with the charger, $99 right now. They have that in store. They have the 2.5 amp hour starter kit at $49. Yo, narrow crown stapler, $99. One-handed recip saw, $79. They got the stapler, $99. It's nuts. They have the wrong line of sight circular saw, $99 was $259. They have the grinder, $79. Like I said, they have those compact impact wrenches, $79. The recip saws at $99. I gotta tell you something. That recip saw is the top of the line recip saw. Top of the line recip saw. Here's the thing. Not a single thing. Where's my main man? Yo, what's Top Stock look like? Not a single piece in Top Stock anymore. It's crazy. The tower light, grab it. The Tower of Power light. I want to say a special thank you to those of you that have monetarily contributed to the stream, like Vegan Cookies Good, and who else? Who else? Oh, and Johnny Youngblood. I also want to say thank you to the channel members for being here and contributing to the channel. They help to make these live streams possible. They pay for things like bandwidth and gimbals and phones. Have a good night, buddy. Also want to say a special thank you to the moderators for being here, helping to keep the chat G-rated. Listen, if you enjoy the content, it was like there's 100 and I don't know how many people here tonight. Yeah, there's only like was going to say it was 30 thumbs up. There's 64 now. But if you like the content, hit the like button. It's free for you to do. It doesn't cost you a dime. And you get 7 years of good luck. We're in the home stretch to Christmas. Listen, make them happy. Stuff they're stacking. Okay, put a smile on their face. There's a whole bunch of good deals at Lowe's Home Improvements. I got to tell you, I have some of my favorites. I got to be honest with you. I'm hoping that they show up in my own stocking. I want to say a special thank you to each and every one of you for hanging out with us tonight. And hope you like the content. And I know I like making the videos, so I hope you like watching them. All right, everybody. Listen, I'm not seeing any comments. Like, we appreciate that. Yo, the Dermac. How you doing? All right, Max B. Yo, we got a big announcement. It's going to be happening. So, I don't know exactly where I'm going to announce it, but we got a lot of crazy things going on. You know, stay tuned. You're gonna love what you're saying. But until then, go watch this next video. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be more tools. Merry Christmas, Savage.